Hello, I'm John, and welcome back. Today I'm going to be playing some more cool TWW2 content playthrough. And yeah, we're going to turn 87 in my Nagash playthrough since I've been playing it almost non-stop. Like, the only times I stopped was when I had to do crap. That is fun. Alex, 4 tomb scorpions in one army. That is what destruction at its finest. Anyway, let's get her going. Hoping to make some more progress. I'm not gonna go over lore stuff. I might go over more of what some of this flame does in the mortuary cult or the realm of souls or the casket of souls, because that thing is an awesome beast. So long as you're fighting a specific type of army, aka shit.
The day of awakening.
Yes, I know, you really want the Day of Awakening. I can understand that, but... Okay, so... Not the drugs. So was a great thing, yeah. And yeah, I know, I still have wands. I only added one, which... by what I can tell, slightly buffs. I don't know how much it buffs, but it buffs this what... the Restless Dead. So it increases the amount of replenishment. So now it's a greatly replenishes the hit points instead of just replenishes the hit points. Which, makes it actually worth a damn. Plus, with the magic mod that I have, which adds in a massive amount of magic for all factions. Not bad at all. Okay, what can I do? Waffle, that. Got it. Yeah. Ooh, TWW2 is actually being sieged. And the fallen gates, I bloody wanted to, but there's the Scotland. Really cool TikTok. Oh, I can't even do it. So it looks like we're doing a turn. Anyway, I didn't even show off last time the gold, which I feel kind of stupid about. Also, I mentioned it in the description, if I didn't say it. All of my lesser characters that I get. So, if I get any normal general, all of these heroes, even some of the special regiments, if the unit does exceptionally well, or with my first Arrow Titan, first Tomb Scorpion, first Ushabti group, stuff of that sort. If you guys want, put in the comments. I'll read names, and as long as they're somewhat appropriate, don't try to name it the Arrow Titan the Rakatron. That is just wrong in every way, shape, and form. Don't. Try to keep them PG names, cool names. The Grand Destroyer would be okay name for the Arrow Titan or something like that. Also, I like how magical monster is the balance that it has, or whatever that is exactly. Change the aura of magic, judge, okay, so it is literally just supposed to be a judge. Okay then. Interesting. Oh, TWW2 stopped being sieged. But my game is lagging some, so... Damn shit. Oh my god, why is it lagging? I'm going to throw that lag. And... I need to find that person who's corrupting shit. Say, no, I'm going to fucking... Thank you so much. I mean, might not be, but might be. That might be, I might. Ooh, the TWW2 has some boonies. Hey, you wanna come fight me? Fight me, bitch, I'm loaded. I might actually start moving up towards these guys, because... offering these dark ones a non-aggression pact. So I need to sign a non-aggression pact. People fucking hate me like hell because of the fact that I murdered them. Okay, apparently they really like me, though, in certain cases. Apparently, pre-campaign I gave them shit. I don't know. Anyway, so, these are the books in Nagashi. Fuck, that was bad. That's horrible. Anyway, so, this is how I win the game. After I get 5... What? Oh. Yeah, see, if you get this and there's now it's going. All I'm hearing it from that is try to fight Arkin. Like, if I can fight Arkin and win, I might be able to retreat from the absolutely at all times. Like, this is what I was kind of doing. Like, when I was reading the lore, since I listened to the lore thing, I'd also read all of those. And whatever. Anyway, so, the books in Nagash, they give benefits. Like, this one gives me +1 to all hero capacity. All of my hero actions are 50% cheaper, and all of them have 10% increased success chance. So all I have to do is get 5. All I have to do is just get 5 of these. As it says there, books collected 0 out of 5. If you're playing as Arkin, technically speaking, all you have to get is 4 of them, because you start off as with the first one, or the 9th one, as it is. Because, well, that allows him to recruit his vampire units and stuff like that. Anyway, so yeah, this one increases commandments. This one, it's the good one that I really like. That one's kind of down bad. Okay, it's down bad. So yeah, like, all I really have to do is just stay in this land. That's one of the nice things that they did. Is they realized, no, you don't want to go across the ocean all the fucking time, so we're just gonna give you all of them right here. So good, I got a lot of the good ones. This one's a good one as well, and this one's pretty good as well because Shadows, the lore of Shadows is one of my more favorite lores, but I would have to go to the old plan for that. I really don't feel like that. This, maybe, because I can occupy the Vulture Mountains pretty easily. So for now, I need to just focus on the one I get at. And get at easily. And to do that, I would need to up. I need to start taking some of these places and start finding these bastards who are going to be a pain in the ass, but you get what you get, and I guess you don't throw much of a fit all the time. But oh hell yes, because I think I can build. Because there's a special building in the ancient city of Quintex, which is some sort of like catacomb of Quintex, some shit like that. But basically, what it does is at full level 5, since the building has like 3 levels. I don't know if you can build it at level 1. It might be like before it was 1 through 5, but it might be 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, what it does is at full capacity, it reduces the negative effect, the negative public order effect of a presence or lack of corruption by 90%. That is big. That is really big. Especially since, see, corruption is -2 from only 11% corruption. My public order would be -0 probably that. Maybe. Like, well, my people are unhappy to the point where I have to have 2 public order buildings, which is really doing bad for my economy, but unfortunately I can't really help it that much. But what I can do is siege into this.
The enemy city is fortified, my lord. Weapons will be...
Oh my god, I thought I told you I don't give a fuck. I literally thought I had put the advice on minimal. Apparently it feels to me to remind me about literally everything that I already know to play. Anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 turns. 7 turns of inaction.
Disciples.
Especially when I don't feel like there's a lot that can actually get over the walls or through the walls. At most, I have my arrow. I did see it. I did see the good. This thing is probably going to give me 10 grand. No joke. 10 grand. Hell yes. I agree with that. And yeah, I know, I can try to be a cheaty doodle and lower all of these to 1, and then start finishing them off. But there's a couple bad things about it. You know, I don't really understand why someone would say, "Oh yeah, let's try to be a maximum micromanager," whatever the hell that would be. Cheaty doodle or way to victory. One of the big things is every time you finish one, it increases the research time for all of them. So that one turns into like a 3 or 4 turns. So then you'd have to do it for all of them again, spending like 10 turns. And you research one, then you have to spend like another 10 turns again, and another 10 turns, and another 10 turns until you got all of them. So really, it just takes you a lot longer. Plus, if you research, like, I have 4 of them researched right now in my art campaign. So I have all except for the first and last one. Both of those right now are costing me 47 turns because my research rate is like 30 something. These are all costing me 7 turns. So the more of these that you research, the more these are going to cost as well. So, you know, researching one, then getting all of these, trying to boost back up your shit. I'm not getting this. Oh, right, because of this. Because I was just like, I don't have maintenance either. Oh, wait, I do actually use parries. Parrying are not horrible. They're much better than the spell master stuff. They're still not that useful, only really good for, as this says, artillery. They're really only useful for like anti-artillery. But hey, if it works, it works. Plus, that buff does pretty good for their charge bonus. I don't even know what a charge bonus does.
The next level.
Oh my god, they're fucking raiding my lands.
To battle, my
God, my income is going to shit. They are stealing all of my money.
rise and fight.
Those sons of fucks. Okay, F this. Soldier Corps, I am sorry, but I'm gonna have to say no, because the Beastmen apparently want to fucking die. Go suck a fat one, you fucking faggot shit. Sorry. I know I've said worse. I'm more than positive I've said worse, but I still feel the slight need to apologize for, since, you know, I'm trying to not to offend every single person that views my channel. I know, it's a lot to say when my mouth just runs like a motorboat. Worse than a motorboat, actually, but oh god, that is also a very small garrison. But no problem, so once I can get my army over there, fuck them up. With a fist straight up their fucking face and ass. I'm just gonna straight up murder them. These people have been doing nothing but shit, like, no. Got it. Nope, they are moving. They're moving quite a bit. Don't worry though. I've got an arrow type. Doesn't matter if it's, you know, tired. I've got an arrow type. And then oh god, I'm there. And if they siege that place, I'm just gonna head in with my normal army and decimate it. Got it! You're moving back to try to reclaim your lands. Fuck. I'm fighting one too many wars right now. And I'm only fighting 2 wars. Why are they literally just freaking standing? Did they realize the reason why I was trying to go after them? Like, you know what? Maybe he'll stop. Maybe they'll stop if we just stop. Because in all fairness, no, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to slaughter. I'm attempting to fight this out. I think I will stop later. Yeah, no, this is what I thought. My arrow type goes in. Hardcore. Oh, yeah. Banner swiftness. What does that do? 50% speed immunity. Let's give that to my arrow type. He needs to get in fast. Grab himself some organs. And begin moving down. To hopefully intercept that army before it does one hit. Such as... oh, I don't know. Fuck with that place. Yes. Yes. That. I mean, it doesn't deal a whole lot of damage, but that thing's speed deal a lot. Unfortunately, I don't really know how to do it. Oh, okay, no, they're just going to take half those. I don't know that much. Yeah, I'm not even bothered. I still murdered them. Oh, and they're gonna raise it. Well, here's a middle finger to you bastards. Anyway, I'm gonna murder them now. Okay, now I can get knocked charged with that. Actually, I wouldn't get knocked charged with. Now I can actually, yeah, no, now he's high enough level that now if I search a place, I get like twice as much shit for it. And I can get myself to have the Great of War Sphinxes. I can also get myself a Proclamation of the Third Age! Third Dynasty. And I'm gonna go intercept this army as it runs back to the base. And murder it. Then I will get myself Stutep, my cave. I just like getting that research first. I've almost never seen any YouTubers get it first because they're just like, oh, I'm gonna look at the like side abilities, or you know, they completely forget about okay, they're just gonna go for the ocean.
My heart is eternal.
Sons of bitches. Anyway. Go grab here, then go that place.
He is ignorant.
Who is ignorant? The mama?
For the mortuary cult.
Okay, no, they're actually not. Treasure hunt! Recover the armor. I got 1500 from that. And now I need to move to Iron Spikes. Hold on, what the hell? Though exiled by Cetra, King Air of my thoughts have resurgence to the Switch Lord of Henry, Scout Web, England, but when he was like place, King, West, the world, that is ruin. Deep beneath the ruins, Gotham finds himself in a maze of bone-strewn catacombs. At its focus, he stands door bearing. In front of a door bearing a weeping eye sigil. Behind it lies a library of unlisted sorcerer to the Arapan's shock. The shelves around his bones are stacked with mortuary cold tomes. Have the Dark Elves truly been dabbling in the arts of resurrection as an expert in inquiry concept? Must know more ancient map of someone city.
Any other?
Okay. Got my 3,000 gold there. Okay. I want to do so damn it.
It's Lord of Henry.
Last time that fucking happened. Last time I saw that shit. Most of the time it's you go recover the armor. And then it's light enough that you can float across with it. That one's most like I know I'm not gonna get a lot of these guys for a very long time. But when I do, and boom, I now have a lot more gold. So much gold, so much niceness. To the point where I can get myself a casket of souls! Oh my god, that is tempting. That is so tempting. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna be able to do the Lord's Sins. Full stand. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna pop that right now. Then when I get him back to my lands, I'm going to remove one of these guys and replace it with a good guy. Or I can do it just always the sands. Yeah, no, I need to take the Ancient City Quintex. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Because I've got to fight that faction, which I know for a positive flippin' fact has a lot of good shit. Where the hell are you going? Where the what is this woman doing? The fuck? I guess? British Overseers, lovely. Can I do that? I think I can. Yeah, I think I can fight her right now. This is what you get for raising one of my settlements. Jars. Not an actual issue. I just got that ability. Yeah, though he's now actually like faster than most of my infantry. I appreciate that, and he doesn't get tired. But technically speaking, I don't think he has a penis or a vagina. If it does, then those are some seriously skilled craftsmen? Seriously weird, because those things are literally just built for war. I would not imagine that would be required for war. Why can I not go a certain amount of time without saying something weird or inappropriate? Ugh. Quickly like that. Pop one of these. Pop this guy in. Now we can is like and then Jim needs to then we can continue heading to Sildra's War. Because now it doesn't have an army. Now Sildra's War doesn't really have an army. Or if it does, it doesn't have much of an army. And we go with Duke Tap right now. Oh, that's the same. Yeah, that's actually not good. Some of these do like abilities. And yeah, 2-Tep is going to be my main damage for all of those. So I'm going to have to grab the block of drop from him and then do their best. Oh, they're replacing it with back to there. Since, yeah, I like to have an army that is literally from all of my special units. That might not be a very good thing, but hey, it works out for me a lot of the time. Sure, that means I don't have them distributed where they need to be, but a lot of times these special units don't actually get buffs and crap from everything. What the hell are you doing, you son of a bitch? Get the fuck away from me! No! 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 You do not get to do any hero actions against my army. It will eat you alive with all the... like, the desert itself will eat you alive. And I think they're doing something with the rebelling army. Correct? Yep, correct. A rebelling army is attacking them. Which means they might get raised. Oh, goodness. I wouldn't mind. So we're gonna go and take the target and and or take one place and give us some lines and then take that place and give us some pieces. Since okay, so yeah, what I need is gold, iron, beasts, canopic jars. Actually, I think spices is like one of the few resources that is not used for like anything.
Summon them.
Garbage is on. Kind of literally just how I build often. I fill it to the best possible with the best units I have available. As long as I don't want to put and then whatever space I have left, I just fill to the brim. Since the Tomb Kings are horrible, unless you have full stacks. I'm not even gonna lie, they are not that good unless you have full stacks. Oh, they won somehow. I'm not gonna question how, but what I am gonna do. Oh. Sons of bitches. It's the Teeth Snatchers. What I am gonna do is probably come in. Oh, they did not take much damage from that fight.
Send them to the realm of souls.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. That's alright. Now I got myself my living bat, my not really living battery. Yeah, I think next I'll get this one. This is gonna give me 10% reward save. And Lamizash, who is my Ushab. Because, you know, some of these guys, they have like specific like specialties. Like this guy, he is the War Sphinx. He is the War Sphinx guy. He is the Sphinx man. Because he gives +5 armor to necrosphinx. And increases unit capacity by 1. This guy's my Ushabti guy. He gets +6 melee attack to Shabji, for all Shabji, and then +7% missile damage for the great bows, and +2 to unit capacity. This guy is kind of more of my range army because of that +10% range for his entire army. I mean, he's kind of not really a specializer. This guy's not a specializer at all because of the simple fact that he's kind of just economic and economic. Setap is magic based, so you know, I wouldn't have a whole entire army just full of witch priests. That's just dumb. And he's chariots. I mean, of course, I'm not gonna try to fill his army full of Shabzi or fill his army full of Sphinxes. No, that's just gonna be like their main unit and kind of my main specialization. Like every time I get a Sphinx open, I'm gonna delete a unit from that army and put it in. Since I kind of doubt that I'd be able to get myself a like 18 capacity for Sphinxes. That's just not a thing. Anyway, so yeah, we're now sieging. We will eventually get ourselves a second army. Probably going to start grabbing so that we can actually complete another quest. Okay, and yeah, no, I need to do that since we need to collect 1 in order to do that. Exotic, my farm, organic fields, trade food. No. See, I need to do that. So of course, first I'm going to go look for treasure. Eventually grab the treasure. Because if I can get myself that 10 rank, I should be set for money for a turn or two. Turn or two. Yeah, that sounds about right. You know, just because of the fact that my units are free doesn't mean my buildings are cheap. My buildings are pretty expensive. Okay, you wanna fight? Don't worry, I'm much better on the field than I am at fighting a suit battle. Okay, Mr. Orky-Poo. Okay. Mr. Orky-Poo is somewhere or other. Yep, he is invisible as well. So he decided to go and... That's nice. That's nice. Fuck. My dead body, bitch. Again, continuing to see. That would be really nice to use, but I can't. That I'm gonna eventually pop when I get enough money. Actually, no, next turn I should have enough money. Then I can pop it there, get myself a tier 3 instantaneously. And yeah, I've gone into the mortuary cold a couple times. So yeah, this is really the main page that you want. I don't really do much else besides using this. This is the main page that I use because of these guys. I remember, I think I explained something what it was, but and I explained that these guys are kind of more like blessed spawns, especially once you get to most time, because they're better than regiments were at. They're kind of like regiments around, in which they instantly come in with full experience and do not level them up, but they're much better than regiments were now. So there are, especially since these guys don't have enough now. I can show off a little bit right here. See, they've got the King Nikesh's Scorpion right there. I was screwing that up last time, I remember. I was like, Pak, or like, Heck, or something like that. No. Then we've got the Blessed Legion of Focht. We got the Kefra Guard. We got the Eyes of the Desert. We got the Chosen of Gods. And at level 30, we got the Sphinx of Usek, who is pretty good, if I had to say so myself. So it's a magical blaming frickin' Necrosphinx, who is already really good at just chopping down large units on its own, and you know, all other units that are smaller. But these guys are not bad. Like a lot of these guys are not bad, but these guys are some of the best because these guys are F3, which means they can take 70% less damage from all magical sources. If a unit ever has like 7% ward save, I am just quitting the game right now. If I can recruit, if I'm fighting it, if I can recruit it, I am just gonna abuse the shit out of it. Because 70% ward save means it takes 70% less damage from all sources. And if you play as the what? Okay. Yeah, but if you play as the Wood Elves, so if you play as the Wood Elves, you will have a simple battle where you will actually have someone who has like 90 or 99% physical or 99% ward save for like a couple minutes, but for like I think like for like 2 or 3 minutes it has that, but for like 30, and once that wears off, for like 30 seconds they're good. Oh my god. Assholes. You're pissing me off, Mr. Anderson. Don't piss me off. I wasn't trying to make a movie quote, by the way. I just said Mr. Anderson. Yeah, I like that circle that they got over the wheel. Oh, I only have $50 fucking dollars. God damn it. Anyway, so yeah, I'm like not making any money. Hopefully that'll change soon. Once I finish off this place and get myself this. Like a lot of people like the worship of Joth and like the worship of Straw because they really like their movement. I like this. I like money, and I like not having to pay that much to make my places because I like money. And if I have to pay less, that counts as money. So 3 more. Got it. Then I'll feel confident enough to actually attack the foes.
My riches are ready.
Most of my infantry is this. Since I'm not playing as Arkin, who starts the game with the capability of having 4 crypt schools in an army. That's one of the good things about Arkin, in my opinion, is he gets some vampire units. So instead of using his piss units, he can use the vampire medium units. I would call crypt schools medium units too. They're not the best. Better than they really are. And I'm gonna actually go after Rakash, since that's not that good. And Lamizash. Oh wait, no, I was gonna go after the arrow titan buff because 10% less damage from my arrow titans is pretty nice. So that's 8 new siege battles. And I'll put the last battle of the game. Yep, continue moving, my good sir. How do I speed this? I guess I can't speed this up. And whatever. Anyway. Oh yeah! So okay. I bloody the orcs don't cause too much issues. Then again, these dark elves are already causing massive issues. So what's one more mix? Living servants. I don't really like. That is one of the few that I wish might remove or change a bit. Since a lot of the sort of action or like random events are little more than just like, oh, we know one is obviously better than the other. Okay, issue a nationwide thingamabobber. Fonts, and do I need some broth or some good burger? I could actually use chariots. Since these guys are powerful, I could actually use some flipping chariots. These guys are gonna be mad. But they've got a lot of infantry, so if I use some chariots, I can kind of start seeing through that infantry. Yeah, so here I'm gonna have to use snake them. These snakes are actually pretty good, especially these like sepulchral stalkers. Like, they don't seem the best, but they do work. Especially with their like special breath, with their special short range. Like that thing will just shred. That's its turn. I will fight it out because okay, they decide to repel it. Can't say I don't completely blame you, but not please. Okay, no, that's just the whole thing like the weak works. Oh, you're gonna be a son of a bitch. Look that. Or like this is another one. Oh wow, 20% miscast and 20 more magic. 8 is good enough. You know, if it was more a like I lose, like the miscast chance raises, then that would be a bit more of a like big choice. I'm not saying change it. I don't mind not having any penalty there. It's just kind of one of those sort of pointless ones where it's really obvious which one is you're gonna choose because you know more times than not you don't give a shit about magic and you just want all of your necropic jars or canopic. Why did I say necropic? This is not a necropolis. Well, I will be getting myself a necropolis, but not yet. That's tier 5. I'm on like tier 2. I actually have one kill in tier 3, but anyway, go on. So these 3 can probably go here. I like this. These 2 can probably go here, like that. And these 3 can probably go here, like that. So here, like that. Everything can probably bash through the main gate. These 2 can go here. Then kind of just head back and hide in one of the trees. Surprised that's working, but I don't mind. You guys are gonna kind of just move there. Since they're gonna bash the back gate, they're gonna bash the back gate. I mean, I'm tempted to split them up a bit, but don't bother. And this thing is just gonna hammer them. And yeah, this is the Cask of Souls. It is one of the coolest units that they added for that battle. Like all of the like scare, like yeah, sure, the bones are cool, but the scarabs just flying around and everything. And like that's one of the unfortunate things. Like the scarabs don't have a special. Anyway, so these guys can kind of move like right there. These 2 can kind of move like. Actually, no, there would be like that. And these 3 can kind of just move like right there. So back this one can kind of move like right there. Then this guy and this guy can move back there. This guy, this guy can move back there. And these 2 guys can. One can kind of move there, one can kind of move towards there. Actually, no, one of them can just kind of sit on the wall and get ready to drop the bombs. Simply what? Here comes the rain of arrows! Okay, so it does deal a decent bit of damage, but it can also devastate units. Especially if you get it, if you hit it right, you can just like annihilate troops. But unfortunately, I can't hit it right. Oh god, that is devastating. Oh god, my flock of Joff just died. Hold on. That looks about a good time. Drop it! Put the cookie down! As my flock of Joff is getting massacred. You did not put the cookie down properly! Put the cookie down! God. Why am I saying that? Why am I so massacred? There's an answer to both, but the answer I'm not sure. Either way, let's pop it. Better than nothing. That is dealing a lot of it, so I do not like that much. Open her up, and not think it's that really pelted, but it's hardly taken. Actually, so here we go. You guys can go that way, and our almost not. Door almost dead. Stop that door! What kind of lock is that? I don't understand how this door would open in this situation. Unfortunate, but it happens frequently enough that I'm not really What the hell are these birds doing? Fly properly! What the hell are these like beautiful guys? You guys look like you guys okay, you guys are. You guys are good. You guys are fine. So just off the walls. Yeah, not doing much. Good. I blew up one of the gates. First charge proof. We can also pop this and heal him. You know, the less I have to regenerate, the better. And my fears not work. Oh my god. My fears Paul, that shit is I don't know what I'm trying to say. That shit is corpse launch is the best. I feel bad for that bird. It just took like a direct hit.
Time to go!
Time to go! Yep. Time to get the hell out of Dodge.
Get out of here!
Dead.
This fight is
Wait.
lost!
Oh, looks like I didn't hold it quick enough. One more round is coming in. Oh, I think it actually may have hit them.
Forgive me!
Pretty sure I won. I don't know about you, but I think I pretty easily won. That way. Carrying. Get the hell out of there. You guys are kind of getting murdered.
This is madness! Only a fool would say.
Okay.
Time to go!
And you can probably do that.
Eviscerate them!
Everyone can do the same. Shaboopity-boo. Oh, wait. Okay.
Die, fool!
Also, yeah, contact can eventually... Oh, fuck, that gate is clearly goddamn open. It is 3% away from complete death. Okay, the skull is actually and is still for some reason glowing quite heavily. Are you going to goddamn stop chasing me, son of a bitch?
Battle loses its savor!
Thank you. Now crash into my guys who are just gonna murder you.
I will not die today!
Or, you know, move towards my guy who is definitely gonna murder you. Did I just get a... No, I got a decisive. I was just gonna say, if I got a Pyrrhic victory, this game is retarded. And idiotic, because I only lost 1 unit, and that was because I was an idiot and didn't decide to pull it out. When it just got pelted by so many freaking arrows. Anyway, that's the last battle. So yeah, that once we there we go. Okay, so upgrade equals and your stone masonry seems about right.
Not to be trusted!
That and earthing. And with that, I'm going to save. Yeah, I got a lot more turns done this time. I feel good about myself. Anyway, that was episode 2 of my content playthrough. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Tell me what for more. Tell me what for other games. Give me names for that Arrow Titan if you want. If you can think of any good ones, let me know. If you want backstories on it as well, you can say it. I will say the backstories as well, to the best of my recollection. Sorry if I butcher it completely in my paraphrasing, but, you know. And yeah, bye.